I'm Jacqui Fountaine, Pink Team North moderator of Vote for the Girls. Over this past weekend, we lost two of our beloved members. Former Purple Team North moderator Kathi Jameson and my fellow Pink Team North moderator as well as co-host Alexandra Moffitt. These are enormous losses for the staff and crew, for the families of Kathi and Alexandra and for the millions of lives they have touched. Alexandra loved this show and website and everything it stood for. In fact, Alexandra taped her final show last week with my Dancing with the Stars 29 moderator victory. Alexandra and Kathi will forever be an inspiration for their constant desire to learn, their kindness and for their love of their families. According to Vote for the Girls host Ava Zinn, we will air the Voice 19 competition results. That is what Alexandra would have wanted. On the behalf of the moderator panel and everyone here at Vote for the Girls with Ava Zinn and Alexandra Moffitt. Thank you for everything, Alex.
Of Season 3 of The Voice is... Cathryn
From the Ava Zinn Digital Media Studios. This is Vote for the Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, Rachael Passalt and Jacqui Fountaine.
Tonight, we remember Alexandra Moffitt. The TV host, the journalist, the woman. The Fort Wayne institution. No one co-hosted with Ava Zinn quite like Alexandra Moffitt. 28 years in broadcasting. An enormous loss. An amazing legacy. Good evening, I'm Rachael Passalt. Alexandra Moffitt and Ava Zinn began their broadcast. Tonight, the news is Alexandra Moffitt. Would that it were not. Our friend and colleague, the co-host of this broadcast for 3 years, died Sunday after suffering a fatal heart attack at Ava Zinn's home here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Her family and friends were with her, as was my colleague, Kathi Jameson. Carly told us it, and former moderator Kathi Jameson was remarkably peaceful at the end. From so many parts of Northeast Indiana and on social media, tributes poured in. Alexandra's longtime competitors, Pete Ward, Tina Bradley, and Ebony Hill, talked about their mutual respect. People remembered Alexandra and Kathi in various parts of the United States. In Chicago and Angola. Here at the Ava Zinn Digital Media Studios, we gathered this morning to remember the woman who was such an inspiration to all of us. And as we know from the response today, so many of you. It is difficult for us to start talking about Alexandra and Kathi in the past tense, yet both Alexandra and Kathi were so many things. Every team has a common foe. For the women on the pink team and trans women on the purple team, it is the men on the blue team and trans men on the red team. The object of Vote for the Girls is to eliminate all the male contestants as soon as possible without regards to criticism or controversy. A few weeks ago, Ava Zinn and Alexandra Moffitt did not see Carter Rubin's blind audition after what people say is public backlash over what is now Cartergate 2020. So what you are seeing now is correct before we find out who is moving on to the Voice 19 Top 9.
It may sound sexist or just ridiculous, but it is a battle of the sexes competition. But before we find out who moves on, we have a change of Vote for the Girls picks to announce and why we don't have time for a moderator's challenge tonight. But we will have one next week.
Anytime the last female contestant is eliminated, the pink and purple teams lose everything and face a punishment for failure. That is a primary reason Ava is behind the scenes tonight. She is just too much in grief and in emotional pain. Anytime the last male contestant not approved by the producers is eliminated, the pink and purple teams are rewarded for success. It is why we call it Vote for the Girls. The glamorous, most dangerous competition in America.
Cami, DeSz, Madeline, or Tana received the most votes and were saved by America. Let's get to it.
I'm sweating. It is so stressful.
America saved.
Excellent choice.
Here comes the hard part. All you coaches tonight, I just don't envy this moment, but you can only pick one of these remaining artists to move on. Kelly, which one of these artists are you going to save?
I mean, I just want to say to all of you, just so you know, and you're validated, I've literally picked every four. I'm like, I've gone through every scenario of how this would pan out, what America would pick, what I would end up picking, and I literally have picked all of you at different points in my thoughts. And that's because you're all very different. I did play out this scenario, and I was thinking that a smart way to go, because you're all vocally insane, is maybe someone who there's not a lane for right now on the show, music-wise. And I thought that might be a smart way to go, since I love all of you. So I think I'm going to be moving forward with Cami.
Cami
Right.
Clooney, congratulations. You will be in Monday's live show, saved by your coach. Congratulations to Cami. And for these two fine artists here, it is not over yet. One of you will have a chance to compete for the wild card spot in the top 9. We're going to find out which one of you had the most votes from last night. We already know 6 out of the top 9. It is time to find out more results, and guess who's up? Please welcome Team Legend. Let's bring him out. Excellent job last night, all of you. Beautiful job. Talking about all those performances after the show and how great they were. Tamara, quick question for you. You showed your personality last night with that performance of Crazy. What have you learned about yourself from your time on the show?
This whole process has been rapidly evolutionary, and week to week, I learn more about my artistry and myself. And if I could just pick one thing, it would be that I am enough. My joy, my pain, my triumphs, my fears, my failures, bringing all of that into my artistry, and every bit of who I am is enough.
Great words. Thank you so much for that. Good luck to you all. It is time to find out which artist, Bailey, Chloe, John, or Tama, received the most votes and were saved by America. Let's get right to it.
Okay.
America saved.
Incorrect.
Chloe and Tamara, John, you're the last one here, man. Tough choice. You can save only one. Who's it going to be?
Well, I want to just tell each and every one of you how much I've loved working with you. Bailey, we were an unexpected pairing, but I feel like we've learned so much from each other through this time, and you have brought so much clarity and grace and just a classic voice and showmanship to every performance. Chloe, we just met, really. We just started working together, but I could tell from what you've done while you were working with Gwen how much taste you have, how much grace you have, and what a light you are. And it's just been a joy to see your journey through this competition. And then Tamara, you were the first person on my team. We all were so excited about you. We all turned for you. And I've just seen you be such an energetic, powerful, superstar artist. And the person I want to save is Tamara.
There you go. Tamara, congratulations. Your coach saved you. You are now sitting at 29 in the top 9. Here they are, Madeline and Tanner. Out of the remaining artists, the artist with the most votes from last night will sing for the wild card instant save. The other, unfortunately, leaves us tonight. Here we go. The artist with the most votes from last night is so much, and best of luck to you. Next up, Team Gwen. Joseph and Paige, welcome back. The artist with the most votes from last night and therefore performing in tonight's wild card instant save is Paige Turner. Go backstage, Paige, and get ready for your performance. Coming up here in a few minutes. Big thank you to Joseph Soul, ladies and gentlemen. Joseph, you're a tremendous artist. Thank you so much. Best of luck to you. Center stage, if you will. Sid, Taryn, and Worth the Wait. The artist with the most votes from last night and therefore performing in tonight's wildcard instant save is the artist with the most votes from last night and therefore performing in tonight's wild card instant save is Bailey Ray. All right, Bailey. Congratulations. You can go backstage and get ready for your performance. Thank you, Chloe. Chloe, thank you so much. Best of luck to you. When we come by America as the wild card artist and will compete in the top 9 next week. Unfortunately, the others will leave us tonight. Here we go. To complete the top 9, the wild card artist is for all these talented artists leading us tonight.
That is our program for tonight. We thought the area where Ava and Alex would stand would be empty for the entire program. From all of us at Vote for the Girls with Ava Zinn and Alexandra Moffitt, good night. Have your kids immunized. Alexandra, Godspeed.